Hello world, this is Jeffrey, JGB146 Blake, coming to you with another episode of the Tales of Trio Tapu Volt. Let's get a match. Okay, we're against a Psychic and Colorless deck, so this is often going to be Drampa Garb or Espeon Garb, occasionally Mega Ray. Any of those matchups are okay. The Garb variants are a little tougher to deal with because they can turn off abilities. I will definitely just start Tapu Bulu here, and then we'll click Done. Since we have an in, we'll probably play... Ooh. Am I playing an expanded? I did not think I was playing expanded. Normally you don't see this Phantom. In any case, we will go ahead and Brigette and set up our board with, we'll do a Mew so that we're hitting for weakness. We'll do, I guess, 2 Grubbins. And, yeah, we'll leave it at that. We will attach a Float Stone here. And trying to decide if we want to attach a Choice Band. I think we'll pass on the Choice Band. If he evolves into the Trevenant that does damage based on trainer cards, he'd hit us for 120 currently. That's okay, it's not great. But the difference between 120 or even 150 and 90 isn't that much, because either way, another attack gets a KO on Bulu, and we would be able to heal it. So we're just going to click Done at that. And next turn, we'll probably just play in. We'll evolve one of the Grubbins to a Charjabug. But he can't be playing the Trevenant. He can't be playing the Grass Trevenant because we didn't see a Grass type. So... increasing retreat cost. It's that Trevenant, which is interesting. So we will evolve, and nothing related to Field Blower away. So not retreat cost, attack costs. Okay. Alright, so we will want a Choice Band on here, I think. Although hitting for weakness is certainly helpful. And then we will go ahead and play an in. And we didn't really get what we're looking for. We have a fan club which we can use to get a Lele to then. So I think we're going to go ahead and attach this to Mew so that if we get a Grass Energy and we're able to evolve to Baby Vikavolt, we can attack with Mew for weakness and knock out Trevenant. So I think from here we just click Done, and let's review the attack. So his attack is 70 plus however much energy I've attached. One for each energy. So currently he's just hitting Bulu for 70. He would KO the Mew in one hit, but that's okay. And he's preventing himself from being poisoned or confused, which means nothing to us. I almost wonder if he's prepping like a delinquent play. I definitely haven't seen this particular deck. It doesn't seem like it would be super strong. Okay, so we can play Skyla, and we can get the energy onto Mew to KO. Well, we can't really, though, because we can't get 2 grass. Okay, we can Field Blower away the tools. I don't think the stadium does enough harm. He may delinquent us, like I said, but I don't think that's a big enough issue. So I think we'll Field Blower away this and this. Well, okay, are we going to attack this turn? I think the answer is ultimately a no. So I think we don't have to worry about that. There may be a reason he left the stadium. So if we put Charjabug out here, we're going to have to find a Rare Candy and a Vikavolt. Really, it's just one or the other. So we can attach there, and then we can play Pokemon Fan Club, grab Shaymin, and we have Skyla in hand. If we bench Shaymin, we aren't going to be able to bench any other Pokemon. So I don't think we actually want to grab anything else. I would otherwise be torn between Koko and Bulu and Lele. Actually, all three have their merits. But since our bench is going to be full, we'll just get Shaymin. And then hopefully we can get a... Alright, so next turn we can use Vikavolt, use Skyla to get Rare Candy, to charge up Vikavolt, to then use Vikavolt-GX, and if he doesn't evolve, we'll be able to do some pretty hefty damage at that point. He's playing a Birch's Observation, and Flipping Tails. That's fun for us. The attack does 70 damage because we have no energy on our Tapu Bulu. And now we're going to Skyla for a Rare Candy. I really should have checked my prizes, but I didn't. Like a long time ago I should have checked. I just noticed that one Rare Candy was prized. However, this currently isn't going to matter. And let's see. He's going to be able to hit our Vikavolt for 70 plus 40. So that's 110. That's still a 3-hit KO on Vikavolt. So we're fine with that. We'll use our ability, see how many energy we have. We've got plenty of energy. That's nice. We'll retreat. And even if he brings out Espeon, Espeon will hit us for 60 plus 120. That's 180, potentially 210. It's still not a one-hit KO. And now we're going to knock out 2 of his unevolved Pokemon, which helps us out. We do have a Lysandre, so we will actually be able to take a KO on the Espeon next turn. Using our Super Zap Cannon attack. So he hits us for 110. And we sort of don't care. We'll play the Lysandre up the Espeon. The question is whether we want to prep Mew or Bulu. I think we prep the Mew. Yeah, I think we prep the Mew. And we can kind of do a dual prep where we attach a grass here. And we're going to attach another electric energy here. And then Lysandre. And take the KO with the Super Zap Cannon. And we'll discard, I guess, 1 of each. That would have been a good prize to know about, the Energy Recycler. Could have been relevant. Our opponent plays a Super Rod and gets back, obviously, a Phantump and a set of energies. I'm suspecting an... Oh, no, a Lily. I was expecting an in there. In would have been a much better play, but I'm guessing he doesn't have one in his discard. And he hits us for 100 damage, still not knocking us out. We do not, at this point, have any way to get an Espeon up here. I think we're just going to, let's see, we'll attach the Choice Band. Where? I guess we'll not attach it. No, I want it out of the... It's looking like he doesn't play in, so I'm not going to worry about it just yet. We will use Strong Charge, get 1 of each, and we'll attach a Grass to Bulu, an Electric to Vikavolt. We have 2 energy, it'll be 4 energy after we attack, and that's what we'll want to do. I am going to play the Ultra Ball here, just to thin our deck. So we'll definitely get rid of Oricorio and the Choice Band. We're pretty much never going to need the Grubbin and Vikavolt, but it's not going to hurt us to have them. So we'll go ahead now and discard our energy, use Super Zap Cannon. He will probably get to take the KO if he gets a Psychic Energy, but that's fine. We'll again discard 1 of each. We'll use the Energy Recycler next turn, unless he ends us. But it's looking more and more like he doesn't even play in, so that's good for us. And even if it does, we have a 1-hit KO with Mew. Well, that's smart. However, he did not play in, so we can play the Energy Recycler. And that will get our energy back into the deck so that we can attack with Tapu Bulu. Interestingly enough, I'll have to think about this for a moment. So we're going to promote this Bulu because we have a choice band, or because we have the Float Stone attached. We aren't actually able to attack with Bulu. So we're going to play Energy Recycler and get back, I think, 2 grass and 3 lightning, so that we can do double attachments. I think that's the right call. And then I think we want to bench both Tapus and then play in to shrink his hand size, as well as getting more cards set up for us. And here, if we draw a grass energy, we do, we can set up the benched Bulu and force our opponent to have a choice band to get their KO, which we'll be able to follow up with a return KO, unless, yeah, there's no way that they can get a KO and not give us a return KO. So we can't hit 200, so there's no need to discard our energy even. Obviously, it reduces the amount of damage we take. Actually, let's go ahead and discard because we just need to hit for 20. So we just need to attach 1 grass, and this makes it that much harder for him to really hurt us. At this point, even with the choice band, he'd be in trouble. Okay, so if we attach 2 energies, he gets to hit us for 120, which is not enough. It is enough if he can play a VS to get Kukui. He does play VS Seeker. But again, if that happens, then we have a follow-up KO. What I'm looking at is that we want to be able to take a KO on this guy if he retreats into him. So we'll go ahead and grab both. And for good measure, we'll attach the choice band just to thin our deck a little bit more. Now we flip a coin, we get heads, doesn't matter. We take the KO and we take the game. And there's our prized rare candy. So that was an interesting game because I've never played the matchup before, but it wasn't nearly as challenging as an Espeon Garb match would have been. So with that, we'll go ahead and wrap up for today. We'll see you next time.